So Rob, a crazy game, especially that second 45. How was it from your perspective?
Well, from my perspective, the start of the second half didn't have much to do, but got into action in the last 10 minutes, so it was quite good and make the two saves. But from the team perspective, I think we did everything we had to do to get the 3 points, but at the end it just wasn't there. But yeah, I think we did everything right.
You mentioned the saves, 2 incredible saves in stoppage time. Is that just down to reaction, quick reaction on both of those?
Well, it's about training, knowing what the opposition team is going to do. But at the end of the day, didn't have much to do and just had to be ready for those, and luckily enough, I made the 2 saves. I was ready for them and get the point for the team.
It's a really interesting point because, like you said, you didn't have a lot to do. How hard is it to stay mentally sharp, mentally focused ahead of moments like that?
Well, those are the hardest games because in possession, I think I touched the ball like maybe 10, 15 times in the whole game, probably. So didn't have much to do there. So it's just about being ready. We know it's a counter-attacking team, this one. So being high behind the defensive line, being ready for through balls to come and swipe, and then just trying to make the saves when it comes to me.
The reactions were incredible. Tell us about the second one specifically, because you had to get down quick, didn't you, to scoop that one away?
Yeah, well, I saw quite early that he was getting first to the ball, so it was just about being set and not guessing, and it was a good save, but it was a top header from him. At one point, I thought I wasn't getting there, but I still did.
And it was crazy. At that point, it was like an NBA game, wasn't it? It was like end to end, and you were saying you basically set the play for the quick counter attack, and then a double save at the other end.
Yeah, it was quite a chaotic last 10 minutes, but it's football. I bet the fans enjoy it a lot. They probably would have enjoyed it more if we got the 3 points, but I think they know we did everything we could have to get them.
Did Forest surprise you at all in the way that they were set up today?
No, we knew they weren't going to press us, building from the back, which is what they did. It was quite simple to play from the back. And we knew they were going to hold, and it was going to be difficult. We had to be patient on the ball, play left to right till the gap comes through to try to create opportunity to score, and that's what we did. And like I said, the boys did everything perfect to create the chances. We created them, we just didn't score. Sales was tough as well at the end of the game.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned, the boys gave everything, as they have done in the past few weeks. How pleased have you been with the form going into the international break?
Well, I think it's been amazing. Probably the boys would have been happier if we would have won today, but at the same time, we know we did everything right. But form of the last games, amazing. I think we're still top 4 as well, so yeah, magnificent. We just need to now go with the national teams and come back, keep doing the same.
You're writing my questions for me, Rob, because that's what I was going to say. Going into the international break in the top 4, like you rightly said, is that kind of where you expected to be at this stage of the season?
You never know what you're going to be, but with the quality of the team, we knew we were going to be out there. We're learning quick from what Maresca won, so we keep doing the right thing. Now we just need to keep doing the same. We've got a difficult run of games when we're coming back, so we just need to get as much points as possible.
So Enzo, an incredible game, especially that second 45. How was it from where you were?
As you said, very good game. I think once again we completely deserved to win the game. We had so many chances, and the performance today has been very, very good because it was a different game compared to Brighton. Today we needed to be a little bit more patient, don't get frustrated because they defend well, and I think the team was very good. And then at the end, yeah, we didn't win, but the performance was good. And sometimes you think that 11 against 10 is more easy, but sometimes it's more difficult because they are all inside the box, they defend, and then counter-attackers, set pieces, they can be dangerous.
It's a really good point because it was a low block, wasn't it? After they went down to 10, you tried to change things. It felt really difficult to break them down.
Yeah, I think also first half they were waiting, sit back. And as I said, it's a completely different game compared to Brighton, where they were more aggressive, high line. So we tried to prepare the game with our plan. I think the performance was very good. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but again, we are doing well.
Big performances at both ends of the pitch. Obviously, Noni got his goal, but how happy were you with his overall game today?
Very happy for Noni, but I think all the players, they were good today. Happy for Noni because during the week I told him that he scored 3 goals against the Wolves and then he stopped to score, so today he scored and he was coming there, but Noni is doing fantastic.
Was that what the celebration was about? Because he ran to the bench, didn't he, after the goal?
Probably, yes.
At the other end, a quick word on your goalkeeper, because especially in stoppage time, some huge saves from Rob Sanchez today.
But we are delighted, we are proud with Robert. He's doing fantastic. Again, today in the right moment he helped us, but I think probably he helped us to get 1 point, and their keeper, they help us to get 3 points. 1 point, so we deserve 3 points. So it's we are happy for Robert.
It was a crazy end to the game. It felt a little bit like an NBA game. It was end to end and saves and chances. It's so hard, I guess, to manage in game when it's that chaotic.
Yeah, I think we conceded something. All we conceded, most of them is from set pieces. You know, first contact, second ball. That is something that for sure we can do better. But yeah, overall, I think we deserve to win the game.
You go into the international break in the top four. Is that kind of where you expected and hoped to be at this stage of the season?
No, I think if someone told us at the beginning of the season that we could be where we are now, probably we struggle to see or we struggle to accept. But I think, as I said, the table is nice for the fans. They can enjoy that moment. For us, we need just to be focused on how we can improve things. And now, international break, we can have some rest.
I was going to say, what does the next couple of weeks look like for you and your staff?
But we have most of the players. We have, I think, 7-8 players with us. So we're going to be focused on them and see what we can do with them.
Enzo, what did you make of that match? It was quite a feisty game, but a good one to watch.
I think first 45 minutes we didn't concede nothing. We controlled the game, we create chances, and the performance was very good because you can get frustrated against this kind of team. But as I said, compared to Brighton game, it's completely different kind of game. So you need to learn how to play. I think first half was top. Then second half we conceded the goal and probably, become a little bit more up and down. But then after we score immediately, and again I think we were in control. Probably the red card, most of the time we think that 11 against 10 is more easy, but probably today was even more difficult because they were with a line of 5 with more players there inside the box defending, and then you take the risk to lose some ball, and you concede counter-attacker or set pieces that they are very very strong. But overall the performance I think was very good, and I think we deserve to win the game.
Are you happy to see your team fighting, or was it a bit too emotional maybe at times? Because when you got taken down by thankfully you're okay, right? But it seemed like that sort of made some of the players lose their heads a little bit.
No, first of all, fortunately I was in my area, so I was where I have to be, and these kind of things can happen. And then in terms of emotion or these kind of things, I think the team is fighting all together, and I don't think some of them will use the head. I think they were all of them in the game, so I was happy with that.
Matt? Enzo, on the discipline, you've got 2 players now suspended for the Liverpool match. First club to have any players get to 5 yellow cards. You're probably going to get a fine again because 6 or more bookings, which you had against Bournemouth.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going a bit too far? Is what?
Say again, about 6? I didn't.
If you get 6 or more bookings in one game,
yeah.
the club gets a fine, £25,000.
Yeah.
You've already had one after Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So you're going to get another one after today.
Yeah. I'm not going to pay, so it's not my problem.
I'm interested to know who does bad. But is there a discipline issue with these sort of young players? Is it?
No. I said many times, probably it's something that also we need to improve, but overall, I like the team the way they are fighting. I like the team the way they are becoming team in these kind of things. So I don't see any problem about that.
But there's a problem for the next game because you will be without.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but now we have, international break. We have time to see how we can organize. The good thing is that they are all ready, and this is important.
Andy?
Hi Enzo, just following on from Matt's point there. I mean, it's one thing for the players that were directly involved to become involved in the pushing and the shoving, but we did see, Nicholas Jackson, I think, had been taken off and actually came from the dugout to get himself involved. That's a little bit different.
No, because in that moment I think not only Nicholas was inside the pitch. If you have looked, probably more players from the bench they were inside the pitch. So I don't see that kind of team, that kind of things. Then if you ask me if I prefer when something like that happen, player from outside involved or not, I like the spirit of the team. I like the spirit of our team, so I don't see any problem.
Nicholas put his hand into someone's face, he could get in trouble retrospectively.
Yeah, but also someone tried to kick me there. So
Okay.
depend. No, there when I was fell down.
Right.
Also, I was there like this, and someone arrived. So for sure, there are things that we can control and we can do better. For sure, no doubt, and probably this is one of the things. But if you ask me about the team spirit, the way they are fighting together, the way they are doing things together, I'm very happy about that.
Sorry, just one quick one. Maybe to ask, when Cucurella came into you and he was pushed by Williams, can you just talk us through it? You were standing up one moment and the next you were on the ground. You're not hurt, you were a bit surprised, a bit taken aback. You seem to take it quite well.
Oh yeah, I was just there. As I said, I was in my area. This is the most important thing, because if these kind of things happen when you are not in your area, probably people can say, but he was not where he has to be. At least I was in my area, and as I said, can happen. It's not the first time. Can happen.
You're not hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Liam.
Levi Colwell seemed in discomfort, and Maresca was limping after the pushing and shoving towards the end. How are they?
No, I think they are both okay. Now they were inside, but we see. But I don't think there is any problem with them.
Davide?
Jonathan, 14 points after 7 games. Are you happy with the level of your team so far?
Yeah. I think if when we start the season, some of us, or in general, you think that the second international break you are fourth, and the team is playing in the way we are playing, learning to play different kind of games. For sure, it's something that I'm very happy. Then, 7 games, 14 points, it's important, but for me it's also important to see the way we get 14 points, and it has been in different way, different kind of games, home, away. Team like today that they sit back, it's difficult. Team that they try to be aggressive, you have to use different weapons. But I think in general we are very happy where we are, but for sure we can do many things better.
Rantman.
Hi Enzo, I know you just said you're happy with everything, but you've got 3 wins on the road, but 1 win at home from 4 games. Why? And I saw you encouraging the fans. Can the support here be better?
Oh, the fans today, I think they were unbelievable. The crowd was just, I think, in that moment, because I felt that in that moment we need a little bit more. But the way the fans, they have been until today, to be honest, has been top. And then the reason why we won game away and at home, as I said many times, I prefer to analyze the game. I think today we did everything to win the game, and we deserve to win the game. And sometimes you don't score. Again, against Palace, more or less was similar than today. So I think there is not a reason why in behind in this moment there is why we won outside away and we didn't win many games at home. But also we play 4 games in a row at home now. We won 3, we drew today, so it's a good point.
Tom?
And can you speak a bit about the performance of Jadon Sanchez? I felt like he was quite impressive in the first half, particularly in the start of
Yeah, Jadon was very good, Noni was very good, then when Misha was inside also was very good. So happy with all of them. Jadon, as I said many times, is doing exactly what we expected from him. So once again, he was good today.
And we'll finish with Matt.
Just a lot's been said about the Chelsea squad size. Is this the one benefit of having so many players, is that you can still fight 104 minutes into a game after a European tie and still have enough players with enough energy?
I think we have 25 players, first team players, since the Premier League start. I think all the clubs, they have around that number. So I don't think it's something just for us. The way we try to do the things is to try to share minutes with all of them, and the reason why is because they deserve it. The one that they played the other day in conference, they did well, and probably today they deserve again, but there was another 11 that did a fantastic job against Brighton. So we just try to use all of them in the best way, and also, for sure when you have injury or red card, like now the second games that we don't know Wes and Mark, probably we are going to use some of the guys that today they were not in the first 11.
Super.